this week's Hooking Up and Tracking Down Tip of the Week. I'm Ranger Boat Pro staffer and Sandtone Pro Steve Graff with the Hooking Up and Tracking Down show. This week we're going to talk about spinnerbaits. Probably the #1 bait that most fishermen use today, and more fish are caught on besides the plastic worm, is the spinnerbait. And there's all kind of spinnerbaits. There's different sizes, there's different combinations, there's different colors. It's all a matter of what your preference is and the time of the year that you're trying to fish. The first spinnerbait I want to talk about is a tandem willow leaf. A tandem willow leaf is a willow leaf blade as well as a Colorado blade, and this is probably one of the most all-around used spinnerbaits there is. There's probably no right or wrong time to throw this. If you don't know what else to throw the tandem willow. The next combination, and probably the most popular combination, is a double willow leaf. It's where you got 2 willow leaf blades. A lot of times one will be a gold on the back and a silver on the front, or you can reverse the combination. It's in most cases, it's not so much about skirt color as it is about blade combinations. The blades represent the size of the bait fish. Depending on the size of the bait fish during let's say during the springtime of year, the bait fish will tend to be bigger, especially in the late winter, early spring. They hadn't had their spawn yet. So that's going to be the biggest time of the year that the bait fish will be at their greatest size. Big willow leafs, 4s, 4.5s, even 5s, tend to catch the bigger and better fish. Now, when you get into the summertime of months and the fish start schooling and the shad have had their hatch, you want to go to a smaller willow leaf blade. As you can see, these are number 2.5 to 3s. They're very small, but they represent the length and the size of the bait fish during the late spring, or excuse me, during the early summer months and moving into the early fall. Now, there's also different types of blades. These blades here are smooth willow leaves, okay? These here are what you call a diamond leaf. It's a diamond blade. It's got grooves in it. It's got like a hammer look to it that gives more flash than, say, a standard smooth willow leaf blade would give you. Now, there's another type of spinnerbait that a lot of guys throw and catch a lot of fish on. A tandem Colorado. It's 2 Colorado blades. This is more for a low profile. You don't want a lot of flash. It's a bait that you're just kind of low flash, but something that's got a little vibration to it. This is the bait you'd want to throw. Now, a spin-off of the Colorado blade is what we call the teardrop. The teardrop blade produces a little more flash than the Colorado, but gives a little more thump, a little more vibration coming through the water, and is a better bait when it comes to muddy or stained water. Now, when you're night fishing, a lot of guys like to night fish. Summertime is an awesome time to go out on the water, especially on any of the area lakes and waterways. Toledo Bend is an excellent night fishery. You want something that the fish are going to feel coming through the water. It's not so much about color. You want to throw dark colors at night, but you want a big blade, a big Colorado that creates a lot of thump. This particular bait is the new Pelican Lures spinnerbait, night fishing bait, basically like a big thumper. It's got real thin wire. The real thin wire allows the blade to give you a lot of thump and a lot of vibration that the bigger fish will feel at night when you're pulling it through the dark colored water. And it allows the fish to hone in on the spinnerbait a lot better than you would if you threw willow leaf blades. Willow leaf blades do not give off hardly any vibration whatsoever. They're more about flash. So at night, you want a heavy thumping bait, something that's going to put out some vibration that the fish can zero in on. And again, during the daytime, you might want to throw something like a willow leaf, whether it's if it's a real bright sunshiny day and you want a lot of flash, throw the hammer blades or the diamond blades. They give off a tremendous amount of flash. Now, there's also different size spinnerbaits. You can throw 1/4 ounce, you can throw 1/2 ounce, you can throw 3/8. There's even 3/4 to 1 ounce spinnerbaits. If in the wintertime, a lot of guys like to throw a big double willow leaf blade, such as this one right here, and a 1 ounce, slow roll it out in deep water, say 10 to 15 foot of water, and just slow roll it along the bottom, real slow, barely turning the handle. All they're trying to do is get those blades to barely rotate. Wintertime, the fish are lethargic. They're a little slower. They're not as aggressive. The water's colder. The fish just don't chase a lot of baits. So the slow rolling willow leaf blade on these big reservoirs and around Red River and these kind of waterways is a really good wintertime bait. There's nothing more versatile than a spinnerbait. You can throw it in the brush, you can throw it in deep water, shallow water, medium water. It covers all water levels of the water column. And it's just a bait that's the most versatile bait. Probably, again, more fish, more money has been won with a spinnerbait than probably any other bait. And that is this week's Hooking Up and Tracking Down Tip of the Week.